I just didn't. Yanni and I it was supposed to be our day to go hang out downtown LA, but she went to clean her car and get it washed, and she came back. She was like, they won't wash my car. And I'm like, why? She was like, because they say it's going to rain today and they won't wash it. So she came back, and some of her friends called and invited her to go to the basketball game at the school. So she went to school to the basketball game. And we're going to watch Color Purple when she come back. Me and my husband watched it the other day. Have y'all saw Color Purple? My mom had my brother at 16 and me at 20, and we're super close. It's usually like that. My mom had me at 20 something. She had my sister at 20 and me at 22 or 23. Okay, well, if you haven't seen The Color Purple, me and my husband were gonna go to the movies, and the movie was $15 per person, $17, but on Roku, you can purchase the movie, download it for $25, or you can rent it for 2 days for $19.99. I bought the movie for $29, $25. So the $30 we was gonna spend at the movies and see it one time. And I was really trying to see, like, Boosie made a real big deal saying, I ain't going with all this gay shit. I got up and walked out. So I'm looking through the whole movie like, well, when is the part coming that made Boosie get up and walk out? Because I'm like, okay, it's gonna be something I'm just gonna be like, okay, y'all did too much. I never saw that part. I saw Suge Avery kiss Celie, but that happened in the original movie. I felt like it was a little bit too musical for me. Not too musical for me, but it was a bit musical, all the singing and the dancing. But other than that, I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing else. You have to go see it yourself. It was a whole gay scene. They were in bed. Who was in bed, Kirsten? I missed that. Who was in bed? I only saw them kiss. It wasn't no gay scene. She was in the bathtub, but she did the same thing. She was just talking, but I didn't see no gay scene. I really didn't. I'm not homophobic either. And some of our black men, some of our men, I ain't gonna say they're homophobic. They just may not be comfortable with watching, certain things. And I'm married to a whole fucking man. I don't want him to be comfortable with seeing two men laid up together. Like, we accept everything. It's okay to do whatever you want to do in the privacy of your own, but you don't have to make everybody accept everything that goes on. Like, we don't have to accept that. I don't have to accept that or teach it to my children. They're going to see it. But that don't mean you have to say, let people, hey, if that's what y'all want to do what you want to do. But I don't have to be running and laughing and just be all head over heels about it. But I didn't see a big issue with the scene, because they were really just reenacting the original movie. Some things changed, a few things changed, but not like that. I didn't catch that. I didn't. They were in bed. And that's it. Like, I ain't see nothing. But when I saw his comment, and he's like, I ain't with this shit. I got up and walked out. My whole crew, we walked out the movie. It don't matter. Y'all paid. So they don't care about y'all walking out. And then who you are, you didn't have to go to the movie. You could have waited till the next day. And ordered it online the same way I did. It just came out Christmas. Now it's January 20th. I've already saw it for half the price. So what y'all talking? It was just kind of strange and crazy to me that it happened like that. But to each his own, you know what I'm saying? Raise your children and your family and show them what you want to show them, you know, and do what you want to do and let other people do the same with their families. Mary Peters, I agree. Yeah, I was surprised it was a musical. I was like, Tyler Perry got something to do with this. I know he do. It's just too much dancing and singing. But, you know, to each his own. It's not my movie. I ain't make no money off of it. They did. They making a hell of a lot. But it was just amazing on how it's been years since I saw the movie and I really noticed the difference. And it's also it's amazing that I was such a young girl when it came, because it was like 30, 40 years ago. And I know it's been at least 30 years since I've seen it, but I still remember, like when she was like, you told Hoppo to beat me. I knew she was about to come around the corner and say that. Like, never know when you turn your back or go on what people will do. This is true. Carrie, just put it right there. Oh, they did? Well, see, I didn't catch that they said it was a musical. Yeah. The movie industry is making a lot of old movies because the new stuff they're coming out with just don't make sense. I'm like, what is this? I'm looking at all this low budget stuff on Tubi like, wow. It's yeah. But to each his own, you know, it ain't me. But for the most part, I give it a 7. 6.5, 7 out of 10. I've seen better. The Color Purple was a 10 out of 10. The Color Purple was a 10 out of 10, and I'll get it about a 7. Just because all the music, and I don't like all the singing and dancing. Hey, Sharon. Oh, okay. Well, if you love musical. Now, don't get me wrong. I love the singing. And every time Fantasia opened her mouth, you know I'm a Barino bandit. So every time she opened her mouth, I was like, yes, Tasia. I never said it was a sex scene. I said they were in bed together and woke up the next morning. She had her arm. I ain't even see that part. I ain't see the part where they were in bed together. But girls were in bed together the whole time. They ain't had but one damn bed. So a lot of people was in bed together. Hey, China. Yes, the original is definitely. Listen, I really want to go back and watch the original. I'm going to see if I can find it. I really want to go back and watch the original. But what I'm hooked on right now, what I'm trying to get past, is Tyler Perry and Sisters. So you had me buy BET Max to watch it. You let me watch it from all the seasons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and going to episode 12, and then you stopped. Season 6, episode 12, you don't let me see nothing else. Now I got to go buy another subscription to see what happens after episode 12. Now I'm on episode 20. And you going to make me go when it comes to season 7 and buy something else. See, Tyler Perry know what he's doing. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. The mind of a genius. Rebecca, I ain't see it either. Maybe it's on Tubi. Wait a minute. Rebecca Brown says, I've never seen it at all. Do you mean to tell me you never saw the original Color Purple, Rebecca? You black? Come here. Let me see what color. Rebecca. You black? Where you been? How have you never seen The Color Purple? Well, I'm going to tell you this, Rebecca. Get you some popcorn. Sit up and watch it yourself, by yourself. And get ready to be amazed. Before you watch the remake. Don't do that. Get you some popcorn and watch it by yourself. Because it's going to make you laugh and it's going to make you cry. This one didn't make me cry. I thought I was going to cry. But it didn't make me cry. All Queen. Now, Angela, I have not seen all the Queen's Men. But my friend Jessica was telling me today, she was like, as soon as you get through with it, baby, you got to go watch Eva. See, I don't like a lot of, like, bickering back and forth in shows. You know, that's why I don't really watch reality TV. Because your mindset can be changed, some people. Especially if you're in a relationship and you go see these bras on here talking about, I just need a man to do this. And I just think, no. This right here shit, this is not the real fucking world. Ain't no man buying no woman no $3 million apartment. And I don't care what y'all say. This ain't the fucking real world. No. I don't care how good your stuff you say it is. Like, I don't, I just watch it for entertainment, honey. And it ain't something that I gotta go watch it every day. It started when I'm on a flight and I don't have service. I just watched it. So that's how it started. But he does have some good points and some good lessons, like the stock tips. Who would have ever thought that I'd be watching Tyler Perry trying to learn about stocks? Not seeing the original Color Purple is not seeing the Mississippi Burning. I haven't saw Mississippi Burning in a long time. Ooh, it's been years. The reality shows can be too ratchet. Yeah, because I'm like, where y'all at that shit happened like that? Y'all all fighting in the restaurant and like, man, I don't like that. I don't, but I understand, it's a part of some cultures. And, I didn't like how when they changed from season 5 to season 6, all the girls look different because they face, y'all think their makeup was beat, but their face looked like it had been beat. And y'all was just trying to cover up all the bruises with all that makeup. You really made the girls look different. Because I've been a fan of Fatima, but when I saw her in season 6, I'm like, why they put that makeup on her like that? I ain't like that. Yeah, I just, I ain't like the makeup. I ain't. And then the wigs. Everybody, not everybody, but most of them have on the fucking wigs. I was so glad to see the new attendant at the attorney firm, the black girl with the natural haircut. I was like, oh. Yeah, most of the reality shows are fake. Even when I was managing Tokyo and she was on there, I ain't watched all the episodes of Love and Hip Hop. Even when I would be there with her filming sometime. Like, my sister was like, oh, girl, I saw Tokyo got this. And I saw this. And I saw this. And I'm like, oh, for real? Well, I saw this so-and-so said. I was like, girl, I don't watch that. I don't. Yeah. Hey, Mary. Brewster. Alicia Ross says, Alicia, how is your son? Alicia, please email me. I really want to know how your son is. You have really been on my mind and him. Please call me and email me. Tell me you got my number. Tell me something good about him. Please. Because you guys have definitely been in my prayer. Yeah, I know your young son with that accident, he was really struggling, you know, with some mental. And that's the reason that I'm trying so hard to just help everybody I can. Because, y'all, that shit is really unimaginable. And I told a friend of mine, a girl I do her taxes, she was like, I saw about your mom. I said, listen, I'm telling you this. Because a few years ago, her mom passed from cancer. I said, I couldn't have never imagined what you were going through or how you felt when you were at that hospital every day with your mom. And when your mom passed, I couldn't have never imagined that. And I want to let you know that nobody can understand what you're going through, honey, until they go through it. And I really wanted you to know how strong I know that you are and you were with your mom, and I commend you. And she was like, that's so sweet. She was like, no. I said, and even with my son, I don't expect for you to understand until it happens to somebody else's family. Then you really get the understanding. But yeah, when her mom passed, like it was 4 of them, and she was like really the only one that was there. Well, I ain't gonna say the only. She was there the most, you know, doing the most, and you know, trying to help. And yeah. But yeah, it's what time is it? It's 2:30. I have some taxes that I'm gonna finish that I'm working on. Yanni's gonna be back at 3:30, and she and I are going to. We was trying to see if we was gonna take our blankets and go catch a movie. And you know, Yanni's pescatarian, but she wants to start eating chicken again. I said, Yanni, let me tell you something. Don't you never let anyone convince you not to do anything that you want to do. Or don't let anyone convince you to do something that you don't want to do. If you want to eat chicken. Don't let, no, well, they at school saying that shit. And no, if that's what you want to do what you want to do. Me, my grown-ups, the teacher, anybody, these motherfuckers that ate chicken, pork, beef, steak, everything, all their life. And for whatever reason, they stopped being a health benefit, whatever, that was their reason. If you feel like you want to pull up at churches or KFC and get you a chicken sandwich, get you a chicken sandwich. Get it. If you don't want to eat it, don't eat it. But don't feel bad, because she was like, I just feel so bad because I want wings so bad. I'm like, well, eat wings. You're 18 years old. If you want to eat wings, eat the damn wings. My husband doesn't eat meat at all. No seafood, no fish, no beef, no pork, no kind of meat. That's his choice. If he comes home tomorrow and say, make me a hamburger, I'm going to make him a hamburger. She was feeling bad. She was like, I've just been feeling so bad because, you know, for years I haven't ate it. I don't give a fuck what people say. Eat your chicken. Look at KFC. Look at the drive-thru. Look at Chick-fil-A. Look at Raising Cane. They all selling chicken in a line right around the building. I'm going to eat some today. You don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to, eat your chicken, baby. Eat your chicken. She's like, that's right. Yeah, eat your chicken. If you want to change anything about yourself, this is you. This is your life. We're going to eat some chicken. So I told her today, we're going to eat us some chicken. Let's go. And she said last night she went to Wing Out 11 o'clock at night, right before they about to close. She got some chicken. And she was like, it was the worst. It tastes like elbow. I'm like, how you know how elbow tastes? How you know? How you know how elbows taste? You had chicken elbows? She was like, it was nasty. I was like, it was the end of the night. The food was hard. So let's just get some fresh if you want to. Or if you get there, and if you don't, don't. Don't you let nobody else run your life. This is the life that you have to live. You're good. The doctor didn't say, if you eat chicken, you're going to get sick, you're going to die, like, no, you didn't stop eating chicken for health benefit. You stopped eating meat because that's what you wanted to do. You wanted to try it. You wanted to see how it made you feel, for whatever reason. So with this, whatever you want to do in your life, I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Whatever you want to do in your life, do it. Don't you let nobody, you won't be the only person that's doing it. And you won't be the only person that's not doing it. Whatever you want to do in your life, don't you let nobody convince you and tell you, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Well, you're not me. That's the good thing about it. You're not me, so don't you do it. But yeah, I'm going to go and I got some information I need to get in the system. Finish up. I have 2 clients that I need to process and get them submitted to the IRS. Yes, we are submitting to the IRS already. Even though they pick up on the 29th, they do grab some files early as long as you already completed them, have your signatures, and uploaded them to Central. Yeah, so. Alicia, you have my number. Call me too. I'm about to, again, Yanni will be back here at 3. It's 2:30 right now. I'm going to get up and do something. Oh, submit this lady and just try to get myself to go. So when she come, I'll be like ready. Ooh, Debbie, have I been drinking my water? Yes, my garbage can is full. Look, I got stuff over here. I got my water and I've been drinking my Gatorade with electrolytes. Girl, because I don't never want that to happen no more. I might go down here and get me a bottle right now. Alicia, hold on. Yeah, I called you a few times, but you were always at work every time I called you. Your number is 617. I have it. I'm about to email. I'm about to message you right now. Oh. Girl, you do have my number. Want to tell you how? Because I'm looking at text messages between you and I. You're the green. You got my number. And you just text me back. Okay, see? You have my number and I have yours. Send me a picture of your son. I would love to see him. Yeah, tell my LOL, I ain't got your number. Girl, don't play with me. Yeah, we're going to enjoy mommy-daughter time. So, I'm still trying to see. Let me show y'all this. What happened with this lady? I've been seeing her all over my everything. HBCU. So what did the president say to her? What happened? I need to post this story. And in a commercial. I gotta let me see what the story's saying so I can give y'all the whole story. Cause I've been seeing her picture pop up.
Cheatham and Earl Herbert Kid.
I've been seeing her picture, but I'm gonna post it and but did y'all see the picture? Did y'all see? Where the inmates in the Alabama jail, the guys died and the family got the bodies and there was nothing inside because they were taken to UAB hospital. Did y'all see that? Wait, she was having problems at work. She asked for time off because of her mental state and they wouldn't allow her to take the time off. The president ended up firing. What? So was she dealing with? I'm gonna check it myself.
Herbert Kitchen remembers seeing Dr. Bonnie Candia Bailey at Lincoln University's homecoming. She was the
That's awful. I'll read the story and I'll post it. Mental illness. I don't know. I guess I don't know. If some people say that they've never dealt with mental illness. I don't know how. Because if you deal with a death or a sickness, like a lot of things trigger mental illness. So how is it these people that have never had a bad day, they've never had, like, how do you have a good day every day? Nothing ever happens. How? Who are you? How? You ain't never just been in a bad, dark place? Is there anybody here that's never been in a dark place? Never? You've never been in a dark place? Wow. Well, I tell you one thing, it might just take you out of here if you go there for the first time. It'll take you out immediately because you ain't never dealt with shit. Sad. That's sad. Like, I'm gonna look into the story a little bit more and then I'll post something on it. Okay? Yeah, that's awful, Kirsten. Yeah. And you would think because it's at a college, especially HBCU, that we're dealing with situations that a lot of races aren't dealing with, and the stress and You know, because it takes a lot to be a teacher. I said this, to be a coach, to be an advisor, to be a leader, to be a motivator, be a content creator. Like, it takes a lot to motivate people. Think about the coaches after they yelled at the players all day long. You got this, let's go. You think these people ain't tired by the time they get off? And then they got to deal with their own stuff outside of work. Because yes, work, you deal with a lot. I don't care what kind of job you got. If you work at McDonald's, it's stressful. If you work at the bank, it's stressful. If you're an attorney, it's stressful. If you're a doctor, it's stressful. If you're a coach, like, all of those jobs can have stress. Like, I don't understand it.
Richard remembers seeing Dr. Bonnie Candia Bailey.
Yeah, I don't understand it. Okay. Well, I'm going to go. It's 2:45. I'm going to make sure I'm available for Yanni. I'm going to post the I'm going to post the story, and then we'll conversate about it. But y'all remember, faith without work is dead. Failure is never an option. Nobody owes you anything. You are not exempt. So please treat people the way that you want to be treated. Okay? And also remember, you got to look beyond the horizon and see what you see. And tell me what you see. Don't you see faith? Don't you see growth? Don't you see finances? Don't you see prosper? Don't you see all that? You ain't going to see it if you don't look for it. So look for it. Bye for now.